Hey there, garden lovers. Welcome back to Rustic and Rooted, where we turn small spaces into soulful sanctuaries. If you've ever dreamed of transforming your tiny backyard, patio, or balcony into a serene Mediterranean escape, this video is for you. Today, we're diving into small space garden design with sun-drenched style, fragrant herbs, and low-maintenance plants that thrive with minimal effort. Whether you've got a cozy courtyard or just a sunny corner, we'll show you how to bring the warm, earthy charm of the Mediterranean right to your doorstep. So grab your coffee, get comfy, and let's get inspired together. When designing a Mediterranean-style garden in a small space, plant selection is key. Look for sun-loving varieties like lavender, rosemary, thyme, and sage. These herbs thrive in full sun, require minimal watering, and bring the scent and soul of the Mediterranean straight into your backyard. Their muted green tones and soft textures blend beautifully with natural materials like terracotta and stone, helping to ground your garden in a timeless, earthy palette. Even in compact spaces, grouping these plants together in raised beds or decorative pots can create visual interest and structure. Consider planting in clusters to mimic nature's effortless flow. Plus, these herbs are not only beautiful, they're useful too. Snip a few sprigs for the kitchen and enjoy the taste of your garden on your plate. Speaking of textures, let's move into how the materials you choose can enhance that warm Mediterranean feeling. Natural materials are essential for creating that grounded, sun-washed look that defines Mediterranean gardens. Incorporating elements like worn stone, gravel paths, terracotta pots, and reclaimed wood instantly brings warmth and rustic charm to your small garden. These textures age beautifully with time and weather, giving your space an authentic, lived-in vibe that invites you to slow down and stay a while. Even in the smallest courtyard, a stone border or wooden trellis can add dimension and interest. Layer textures subtly, a pebble path here, a weathered bench there, and let nature do the rest. The beauty of Mediterranean design is its effortless elegance, built from humble, time-tested materials. Now that we've set the tone with texture, let's think about how to lay out these elements for maximum impact in your small space. Designing for a small space doesn't mean limiting your creativity, it means making every inch intentional. Start by dividing your garden into distinct zones, even if they're only a few steps apart. A seating nook, a planting area, and a simple pathway can each define different rooms within your garden. This helps the space feel larger and more cohesive. Use curves or diagonal lines in your paths to draw the eye across the space, creating a sense of movement and depth. Raised beds and vertical features help layer your garden vertically, giving you more planting area without taking up floor space. Once your layout is thoughtfully planned, it's time to think about what to plant, and which plant pairings bring that Mediterranean flair while keeping maintenance easy. The secret to a thriving Mediterranean garden lies in selecting plants that not only complement each other aesthetically but also share similar needs. Lavender and sage, for example, love full sun and well-drained soil, making them perfect companions. Pair them with silvery foliage like artemisia or low-growing thyme for a soft, layered effect that feels full but not crowded. These low-maintenance combos don't just look good, they support each other by attracting beneficial insects and deterring pests. And when grouped properly, they create a harmonious microclimate that helps conserve water. The result? A thriving garden that almost takes care of itself. With the right pairings in place, let's look at some specific drought-tolerant plants that can truly stand up to the summer heat. Mediterranean gardens are known for their resilience, plants that thrive in dry, hot conditions with minimal care. Think of olive trees, lavender, succulents, and ornamental grasses. These plants are not only tough, but they also bring a variety of color, texture, and height to your small garden. Their silvery green tones reflect sunlight and help keep the garden cool and calm. Choosing drought-tolerant plants doesn't mean sacrificing beauty. In fact, many of these species bloom with vibrant colors in the heat of summer. And because they don't need constant watering, they're ideal for busy lifestyles or areas with water restrictions. Once you've set the stage with these hardy beauties, you can carve out space for something both practical and beautiful, a fragrant little herb corner. A small herb garden can be the heart of your Mediterranean space. Picture a sunny corner filled with terracotta pots of basil, oregano, thyme, and mint, their scents filling the air every time you brush past. These herbs thrive in heat and love dry soil, making them both low maintenance and incredibly useful for your kitchen. Use raised beds or recycled wooden crates to define the area, and consider adding a small bench or garden stool for a cozy touch. Group herbs together based on watering needs, and watch as they flourish in your warm, sunny spot. Once you have your fragrant oasis in place, it's time to think about where you'll sit and enjoy all this natural beauty. Even the smallest garden should have a place to relax. Creating a cozy seating nook brings your space to life, turning it into a retreat where you can unwind with a book, a glass of wine, or a fresh-picked sprig of mint tea. Use bistro-style chairs or a built-in bench, paired with soft cushions in earthy tones. Place your seating near fragrant plants or beneath a simple pergola draped with vines to enhance the sensory experience. A small table or lantern adds charm and functionality. The right seating can make your garden feel like an extension of your home. And while the furniture sets the mood, the colors you use throughout the garden can tie it all together in a warm Mediterranean embrace. Mediterranean gardens are rich with warm, inviting colors. Think terracotta, golden yellows, coral reds, and sun-bleached whites. In a small space, these tones can add energy and depth, especially when paired with lush greens and soft silvers from the plant life. Use colorful pots, painted walls, or flowering plants to introduce warmth. Even small pops of color, like marigolds or bougainvillea in hanging baskets, can brighten your garden and create a cheerful, sun-drenched vibe. Layering warm tones across various surfaces, furniture, flowers, pots, helps unify the space and maintain that rustic, rooted charm. Now let's look at how to grow up, making use of vertical space in clever and beautiful ways. When space is limited, don't forget to look up. Vertical gardening is a smart and stylish solution for small Mediterranean gardens. Think trellises with climbing jasmine, stacked pots with cascading herbs, or wall-mounted planters filled with succulents. These features not only maximize planting space but also create beautiful living walls. Use old shutters or lattice panels for a rustic look, or go modern with sleek vertical planters. You can even train grapevines or climbing roses to form natural walls that frame your space. With vertical gardening, your small space can feel lush and layered without being overcrowded. To finish, let's talk about the essential touches every Mediterranean garden needs, no matter the size. There are a few timeless elements that truly define a Mediterranean garden. Gravel pathways, olive or citrus trees in pots, hand-thrown terracotta, and plenty of sunlight. These bring both style and function. Add a rustic fountain or clay urn for that old-world charm, or hang string lights to keep the magic going after sunset. Don't forget scent. Lavender, rosemary, and citrus trees all add that unmistakable Mediterranean aroma. These must-haves help ground your design and make even the smallest space feel like a slice of coastal southern Europe. With these elements in place, your garden will be more than just a space. It'll be a sanctuary, a little world of warmth, color, and calm. And there you have it, your step-by-step guide to creating a beautiful Mediterranean garden in even the smallest of spaces. From sun-loving plants and natural textures to cozy seating nooks and essential design elements, we've covered everything you need to turn your space into a sunny, serene retreat. If this video sparked some ideas for your own garden, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Rustic and Rooted, and leave a comment below. We'd love to hear what you're planning for your little slice of paradise. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one with more down-to-earth garden inspiration.